Okay, so it doesn't get very cold here in Arizona, but it started to get a little cooler and noticed it was having a hard time starting in the mornings. Did a little diagnosing and I believe I need a new glow plug relay. And that is found right there. So I'm taking this cover off and we're going to swap it out. To get the cover off, we've got a few bolts here, there, the other side, and I'm using a 15 millimeter to get them off. All right, quick correction, 13 millimeter to get the cover off. I didn't look too closely at the at the wrench number, but I took a second look at it and it's a 13. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on getting this removed here. This is the glow plug relay and gonna work on getting it off. This one here, it's interesting. Looks like it's worn down there. Might need to find something to cover that up with. But go from there. Looks like, actually, before I jump off, we've got 2 bolts down here. Better look at it. Bolt right here, and then one right there. So that comes off. We'll work on working these loose here, and we'll go from there. I'm trying to expose this one first. See if we can't repair that little boot. All right, a little confusing, but we've got 13 millimeter and then 3/8. So, and then the bolts that hold this guy down here are 8 millimeter. So 8 millimeter, 3/8, 13 millimeter. Have fun. All right, old one is out. If you notice this mount here, it's this little mount, this black mount. That's where the cover connects. So make sure to line that hole up for the mount with when you're putting the relay back on, or else it won't fit. It's right there. All right, all back in. Unfortunately, this boot here is old and really crusty, and it just kind of fell apart as I was taking it off. So I'm gonna go give it a test and see if it engages when I turn it into accessory mode and put the cover back on. All right, I got it all back in, tested it out. The relay seems to be working because when you turn the accessory mode on, the battery needle, once the glow plug cycle is complete, will move. So when you first turn your key to accessory and then let it sit and cycle, you'll notice it will move up more after it's done because the glow plugs are done drawing power. So it looked like it moved, which it has never done. So that means the relay is working, but the ultimate test will come tomorrow when we go to start it. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you here, and because this helped diagnose it for me. Watch the battery gauge there. I'm gonna cycle the glow plugs. So it's in accessory mode now. See it move? Now when it cycles, it's gonna click up. There you go. There's the cycle. So it never did that before. So again, being in Arizona all summer, spring, it's really warm. Never really needed them to warm up like that or cycle. So, and it cools down a little bit, and it prevented it from starting in the mornings. I have a block heater, so that was I started to use that, and that's how I knew something was up. And then a buddy of mine helped diagnose this with me. So there you go. That's what that's what I was referring to earlier on in the video when I was talking about the battery gauge and the cycle.